Pop myself out of that. Get this open back up. I have windows layered on top of windows, layered on top of windows, layered on top of windows. Not a great look. Whoop. Got Joe in. My Varia randomizer. Customizer. Colors randomization. Alright, that should be good. Customize. Just plug in real quick. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break before I get invested too much, so I'll be right back. Okay. A removable disc here. Right. Close out of that. Yo! What's up, Firebat? That closed. Get plugged in. Which the hell one of these is the one I need? Howdy. What is going on? Oh, yeah. Gotta watch a cutscene real quick. That is an odd palette. I think we may need to take a closer look. I guess I'll roll with this. Toast battle round 37. Okay. This is Bloodstained music, right? Yes. Love the music in Bloodstained. 8th in line? Yo, who the hell is streaming with chiptunes on? I'm kind of curious now. Maybe? Well, it doesn't matter. It's what I need to switch my background stream to anyways. Because I want to watch some Diablo 2. Although... could watch StarCraft. Because it's StarCraft. Yeah, Clay's is gonna be streaming like all night. I'll get in some WCS while they're streaming live. Need to get this resolution off of fucking auto, though. Give me my 1080-60 on a fucking phone. Oh, man. Splat. Who's actually playing? Has and TLO? I've heard of TLO. I don't know Has. I'm not too terribly familiar with everybody in StarCraft. I know a handful of the top runners just from watching GSL. 3, 2, 1. It's a race. Excuse. Who wanted this big gulp filled with Metroid juice? .43.14. I might actually beat somebody with that time. .36.86 don't want to talk about it, so why are you talking about it? You know what, Nintoaster? Talking may jelp. Indeed. It may indeed jelp. Unless you're Swedish, then that's actually help. Or yelp, or something, I don't know. Streamer, your joke's not funny. Hello? Turn around, please? And move the opposite direction? Elevator. Really, Zebes? Come on. So sick and tired of these fucking jumps where she gets up just high enough, but she's still, like, lacking 2 or 3 pixels of clearance. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Of course, dude. Never when I want it to fucking matter. Damn it. Stuck that landing too hard. Golden came in and took his mock ball back. Nice. That was way too early. These not quite high enough jumps, I tell ya. You don't get shit like that in Castlevania. Also, Castlevania is shit compared to this game, so take that. I just mean like the original one. Castlevania 1. I would definitely rank this game higher than that game. I'm not sure why I did that. Because now I'm kind of screwed. Thankfully, the drops worked out. Something about that timing. Just seems a little bit different. Like he goes a little bit faster. I feel sometimes. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still very green. I'm a bit more Game Boy colored now. Ooh. Marathon Samus with Ethan Cat. Them shoes. All good stuff here. Come on. So I'm noticing something about this sprite. It keeps flashing back to the normal various suit colors every once in a while. Like the heat filter, that like orange filter that gets put over some of the rooms of Norfair. Come on. W. Everybody wave. Ice beam! Please give me a good color. I'll take it. I got psyched out, dude. That wasn't really a pink door. Thankfully, I got a super back pretty quick. Can't believe that actually got me. I should know better. There we go. Go, go, go! Yeah, I'm still gonna hit the atomics. No ghost? No? Late ghost. Not sitting around. Got him. Yep. And we got him again. Actually, no, we got him. Like orange and purple X-Factor particles. Kinda cool. Okay. Like, just hitting A, trying to get out of the menu. Oh my god, we got it. Let's go. Two hits, and I can't get in the hand. Oh. Yes. Ew. What the hell color is this supposed to be? And that's what I get. I guess I don't need another power bomb right now, but still. I like how Samus kind of like flashes red for a little bit before she turns blue with the Shine Spark in this ROM. On the way down. 1. Good. Save some room for later, Augustus. Come on. Here we go. Space jump. Why was I so low on power bombs? Did I just not find any? As drops? That seems awfully strange. Yeah, my ball has no idea what color it needs to be. It just keeps changing. This was the Samus Sprite that was on the Varia randomizer. I wanted to see what was different or special about it. It's the one that's all the way on the far left. Varia. Hello? Fucking spin jump, lady. God damn. track him down and jump into his hands my damn self. So that was less Ridley towards the end and more DC Comics Parallax. It's the yellow fear-based monster that resides at the heart of the Yellow Lantern Corps. There's stupid amounts of lore about the Green Lanterns. Let's try spin jump. Ooh. Pretty good on ammo and health. Insane Firebat finished in first place with a time of 48:33. I will have you know. GG, my man. Whew. Made it. Made it to green 4. And away we go. And we're good. I don't even need to take extra damage. Ah! That run felt good. You're the superior toast this time. I know it's cheating, but isn't the best toast like the kind of toast where it's like got like the cinnamon swirl in it, it's got raisins. Like Pepperidge Farms makes that. Cinnamon raisin bread. You make toast out of that. And then you have your choice of either cream cheese or butter. Put on the top. That's one dead baby. This is going to be a pretty good time for me. Low 58. Assuming all continues to go according to plan. That bought me back just a bit. Spazer Crab, you sit back down. Somebody hold his beer. Spazer Crab is obviously drunk. Dude, my favorite thing from the save kill comments from GDQ are always the people that are like, oh my god, I've got a dog, and, you know, he would want me to save the animals. And it's like, no. Your dog would probably want you to feed him, rub his belly, and stop spending so much goddamn time playing video games. Oh my god, I have a pet dog or cat. Please save the animals because it would make them feel bad if you don't. What? Who cares about going fast? It's about saving animals. Actually, I thought it was about raising money to prevent cancer, but, you know. Maybe I'm the fool. 58-23. Feels good to have a good feel. OMG, I has doggo. You must save animules. Dude, I will take a low 58 at this point in my casual speedrunning career. What was that seed? Seed? Color randomization seed. Ha! I don't remember which one of the ROMs I was using. Because I got Samus's ship was... The paint job was white instead of yellow, and like the front windscreen was very dark blue. Way better casual runner than me. My numbers are way higher. It works like golf, right? The higher your numbers, the better. Just the more casual. And gee, thanks everybody. It's just 7th place. I like Tony's GG. Is that how golf works? Yeah, to the best of my understanding, it's the way it works. And there's 64-bit Link. Our guy Link. Oh my god. Alright, so who am I looking at on this StarCraft stream? Currently playing StarCraft, I have Lambo versus Hero Marine. Hero Marine is Terran and Lambo is Zerg. And Zerg has a very, very big scary army. Hero Marine's got a lot of fucking Thors. I can't even. Or wait, those are Vikings, I think, not Thors. I can never tell. Those might be Thors. Either way, it's a big Mac Walker. Oh, here we go. Dear Force! Yeah, real work. I've actually just real recently gotten into StarCraft 2. Mostly watching it. I've been playing some, but I am fucking terrible. I am real bad. If I can't win within the first, like, 8 or 9 minutes from just a giant ball of Marines, then my games tend to go downhill really quick. Well, Firebat, funny thing about that is the version that I'm playing on, where you just get the Terran campaign, like that very base game of StarCraft 2, is free to play from Blizzard. Just have to go and download it. But yeah, I play StarCraft 2 for free. I figure once something is the national sport of anywhere, it might have to be free. Yeah, it's like pretty much everything except for the Zerg and Protoss campaigns. Anyways, we did it. Some co-op commanders cost money. Alright. Let's go ahead and suspend that. Well, I didn't want to leave the page. I guess that also works. Where's my fireball? I think this is the episode we're on. Episode 13, Planet of Platonia. Oh yeah, because last week had the crazy guy that was talking to literally a recording of voices. So that's pretty terrifying. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff I need to configurate. Paper. I did have a lot of fun playing the Terran campaign in SC2, not gonna lie. And it just took me an abnormally long time, because I'm kind of slow, to find where the custom game versus AI tab, page, whatever, is. So I was just doing the regular 1v AI, where it would gradually hike up your difficulty as you won more and more games. But all I really want to do is just play against either easy or medium level AI and just gradually get better and better at the game over the course of years, probably. Anyways, how do I change the channel in this damn thing? Painted white. Right. Head back over to the race layout. Drop the volume a bit. Where's this? Yeah, and even some of the effects, like when they put either water or maybe oil on the like faces of some of the puppets to make it look like they're sweating. It's been a well-used effect, but in tonight's episode, Steve Zodiac literally had like a big old drop of sweat fall off his chin. And it's like, yeah, the drop of water is that big in comparison. You can tell that they're super teeny tiny. But yeah, again, they do a really good job. Or, I guess did a really good job of that. Oh, I'm gonna be X in this playthrough. So there's that. I'm still in the old race channel. There we go. .JOIN. Joe in. So the thing with Mega Man and Metroid here, it is one of the options for a custom Samus sprite on the Super Metroid Varia randomizer site. So in the run I did previously at 9, I was using their custom Samus sprite, which I'm not sure if there was any real difference to it. Distinct animation for screw attack without space jump and a new crystal flash animation. So that's what's special about that Samus sprite that I was just using. And then on, again, some of these Norfair rooms where you've got like that overlay heat effect, a couple of frames of their animation is kind of wrong. They've got the hitbox helper, which shows you what Samus's hitbox is. The Justin Bailey outfit that you all know and love from my runs. Mega Man X. Generic Federation Trooper. And Alice Margatroyd from the Toho Tuhu project. So that's kind of cool. You get a Tuhu. And then the Windows 95 cursor. You can play as a giant arrow and turn into spinning hourglass when you spin jump. Yeah, the hitbox skin is pretty cool, where it just has her hitbox illustrated. Dude, the fucking Windows 95 cursor is so powerful. That is such an amazing custom sprite. I've already done the Night of the Cursor stream. I believe that was just last night. Where I played Super Metroid as the cursor, and then I played A Link to the Past randomizer as the cursor. Technically, you can play both as X. You can play both as the cursor. You can play both as regular Samus. And I think Alice. Alice is a playable character in the Link to the Past randomizer, I'm almost positive. Maybe I don't know my Tuhoos. Well, that says Alice, but that looks more like American McGee's Alice. Well, I know they have some of the Tuhoos in this. I think there's Marissa. And, was it Lumia was the other one? Yeah. Again, I don't know my Tuhoos. If anything, I know Marissa from Megamari, because I actually played Megamari for a little while. Wasn't any good at it, but I played it. Just need to get the hitbox Samus, and then the magic pants, practice ROM hack. We'll be good to go. Always good to see some first-time Friday racers. Dot join! Sorry, Forza, you can't join the race that hard. Have to be more gentle when you join the race. Oh, do I dare go on a Twitter dive? Yo! First thing I see, some dude caught someone's cell phone while they were on a roller coaster. That is all. Haha, yes, son. Sakurai does with one sentence what Microsoft couldn't do in 17 years. Just made Xbox trend on Twitter in Japan. You know, I thought they already had an outfit for Gino in Smash. Am I thinking of a different Smash? Alright, get out of there. Here we go. Oh, it's over there. And it's very big. Oh. Why is does it always make them so big? Like, what am I looking at here? I know this is a cover for an old Intellivision game. Vectron. Like, this could just be a fucking calculator. Like, this could literally just be like Donkey Kong Jr. teaches math. I have no way of knowing. Yeah. How big is it gonna be? Oh, that's gonna be real big. Whatever. It's Disco Bloodbath from StarCraft 2. It's the map that I've been playing a lot of lately. Where's my fit to screen button? Yeah. It's a pretty cool map. You always start off in one of these areas outlined in purple. Kind of bottom right or top left. So nothing too special about it. It's not like, oh man, I love the way that it's laid out because it's got, you know, these ramps here and these ramps. No, I haven't been playing StarCraft long enough to have any, like, real functioning knowledge of how to play certain maps. I'm just trying to get used to stuff in that game. It's mostly just because it looks cool and has kind of a cool name. Disco Bloodbath. I'm on board for this. The one thing that I've noticed that I really like about StarCraft 2 is it is very much laid out in a non-organic kind of way. All of your Vespene geysers and all of your minerals are laid out in those convenient little crescent shapes. You don't really have any bases that would just have geysers or just have minerals like you would get in StarCraft 1. Very competitive in Warcraft 3. See, I never played Warcraft 3. If I did, it was for like 10 minutes. Somewhere between 10 minutes to an hour. So I remember I either had a demo or something. Shit, I can at least win some games against even hard-level AI in StarCraft 2. StarCraft 1 or Brood War? Fuck it. I am abysmal in that game. And again, my window of opportunity in matches in StarCraft 2 is ridiculously small. It's like if I don't win within the first 10 minutes, I'm going to have a hard time doing anything. What do you mean? How do you do that? The fucking bot just said how you do that. Yeah, dude. Like, it says it and it gives you an example. Come on, man. Act like you want to have your stream followed. There you go. We're set, not followed. Really, in StarCraft 2, I just try to see how quickly I can get a massive army of Marines out. And I have not learned any timing or any strategy or any kind of flow for Zerg or Protoss. I play Terran, thank you. Terran just makes the most sense to me, mechanically. The way they do things. I mean, Protoss... I like the way that Protoss does a lot of stuff. But I just don't play as him. Check something real quick. I'm pretty sure I know this, but... Okay. So both of the #1 players in the circuit and in Korea are both Zerg. #1 in the circuit is SRL, and #1 in Korea is Dark. I couldn't remember what SRL played. Guess I just haven't seen too many of his matches. He's not like, well, at least for me, some of the more iconic players for their race would be like Maru for Terran. Or, like Stats, or SOS for Protoss. Right. Yeah, this is one of the things I've been enjoying about at least watching StarCraft. Like it's not gonna be that learn by osmosis that I had with Super Metroid, but maybe one day. Okay. That's cool. Does that say Zebes or Zubus? That says Zubus. That's what I thought. Toast of the North. Going full brown bread this time around. Oh my god. Well, I guess I do live in the great south of the north. Because we call it whole wheat. Oh, wow. Big fan of doing stuff to the other player's base. That one game I saw Maru play recently, he built a barracks, like, in the enemy base. You know, I'm used to seeing him do, like, the proxy strats, you know, where he's gonna go set up a barracks or two in, like, a base or two away from his enemy. Oh, they disqualified him? Okay. Dang, dude. Alright, let's get ready to get ready. It's time, X. Yep, KPDR. I believe I've brought this up before, but it took me for fucking ever to understand what people were talking about when they would say KPDR. It took me so long to piece it together, because again, I'm the kind of person that does not ask people questions on Twitch. I treat it more like watching television, where I think that there's more of a disconnect than there actually is. All I knew is that Super Metroid people started putting these acronyms in their stream titles, or as their stream titles, and I was just like, what is this? It's one of the things I learned pretty quickly about Twitch. It's kind of a rule of thumb for me. I mean, other people are free to live on Twitch by the same rule set, I guess. But the idea is, I'm not going to bother asking a question, because I know I can just sit around and wait, and someone else will ask that question. if I'm in tune with other people's thought processes, then it's a little bit quicker. 3, 2, 1, go! And by that I mean, I'll give you an example. I was out at a bar with 2 of my friends at the time. And there was a person singing karaoke at the time. This person, from where we were sitting, looked for all the world like a girl. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, what's wrong with this girl's microphone? You know, she's singing, well, they, because it was actually a guy, but they looked like a girl from a distance. They were singing, like, a White Wedding by Billy Idol. And I'm just thinking to myself, what the hell is wrong with this girl's microphone? Because I can't hear her singing. It just sounds like kind of Billy Idol's voice that's singing. So, what the person looked like, they had very long blonde hair, and it was straight, like very long, straight blonde hair that went down, like to the end of their shoulder blades, so like halfway down their back. They were wearing like a white hooded sweatshirt with the sleeves rolled up, 4267, like rolled up just under the elbows, or at the elbows, and the hooded sweatshirt was a zip-up, and was zipped down, like halfway down their chest. And then like, jeans and just sneakers after that. But from the other side of the bar, and, you know, a couple drinks in, I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is wrong with this girl's microphone? And I think that to myself, and, you know, I start, like, leaning in a little bit, just kind of squinting my eyes, and, you know, I start thinking to myself, is that a guy and not a girl? And just when I think that, one of my friends leans over to me and says, what the fuck is wrong with this girl's microphone? So, I tell him, you know, I think that's a guy. And I don't think there's anything wrong with his microphone. I think it's just a guy, and we're not seeing it right because we're at the other end of a bar and we're a couple drinks in. Well, he says, well, I'm gonna get up and look. Because the stage was situated at the end of the bar where the restrooms were, like, just a little ways past it, down a hallway. And, you know, he goes by the stage, heads into the bathroom, comes back out, and as I'm seeing him walk back, he's making this face. This just, ugh, kind of face. And right then I knew, okay, confirmed, this is actually a guy that we're seeing and hearing here. And he sits back down at the table we're at, and he just looks at me, kind of nods, and says, yep. You know, meaning, yeah, it's definitely a guy and not a girl. Then our friend that we're with, the third person in our group, leans over and says, what the fuck is wrong with this girl's microphone? So, it might not be by much, but I generally notice things or think things just a little bit quicker than... I don't want to say most, but a fair number. You know, if someone's going to think something, if someone is put into a situation where they are only able to think one thing, that thought is probably going to occur to me just a little bit quicker than it is to a lot of people. Apparently. Not sure if there was a point to any of that other than to just tell that story. I'm loving my morph ball here. I just turned into a blue Met tool. My OBS is broked. They broke-did it. Dude, he's so good as a morph ball. This is amazing. Someone did a really good job here. That amount of snap between his running animation and his running angled up animation is real noticeable. And we took the damage of shame. We got White X. I'm trying to think of what other character in video games has such a robust sprite sheet that would be able to fit in this in these dimensions. Could be a sprite. It's like every time I think of a character that might be good for it, I have to stop and think, okay, how big is that character? And what shape is that? What overall shape is that character compared to Samus, who's, you know, an upright rectangle? I'd also like to know, for the Very Randomizer custom sprites, I'd like to know what the layout for their sprite sheets are. Like where I would need to put things, etc. Good. Yeah, every time I'm thinking of a character that I would like to see as a custom sprite, but like the logistics of it start breaking down. Now there's an idea. You might be able to use, what the hell was that guy's name? Cyrax from Mortal Kombat. I guess any of, like, those robot ninjas would work. But, yeah, Cyrax, that's the one character I can think of. It would actually, might actually have enough, like, sprites and animation already done. I sure don't want to have to make my own sprites. I could if I absolutely needed to, but need? Need is a funny word to use when we're talking about custom sprites for a video game. This morph ball is my favorite thing about this skin so far. Like, it's a really well done X skin. Like the angle up and the angle down, the running with the gun out like that, the spin jump, it all looks good. But the fact that he just turns into a blue Met Tool when he goes into morph is so fucking good. That's a big difference in, like, his head positioning. That not so much. And that one was... I was waiting for him to, like, open up kind of early. Metal! And his little blue hard hat has, like, the light blue stripe down the middle and has that little bit of red at the front of it. Oh, yeah. This just changes my color, I think. Yeah. Changes my color to the, to the area I get to go now. Get equipped with Flame Mammoth. Oof! Who would be another good sprite? See, I need to dig more into some of those GBA and Nintendo DS games that I've got that I'm thinking of that I think have good sprite work, but I haven't played too much of them, so I'm not sure. Well, I know if they've got that Iron Man that Ponk sent me the picture of. Even if it's not on the Varia site, sent it to me on Discord a while back. It looked kind of like the Iron Man sprite from Captain America and the Avengers on SNES, which is a terrible beat-em-up. It controls like... It controls like a fucking stick in the mud, is what it controls like. And not a long stick, either. Like a broken stick in the mud. But in that game, you can play as either Iron Man, Captain America, Hawkeye, or Vision. This is like the old comic books Vision that's like just all white. In that game, characters might have enough sprites to do something with. But like, say the guy from the Turrican games, wouldn't be able to use him, even though he rolls into a nice little ball and everything. Because he's got that big long gun sticking out from the end of his sprite. And that's kind of an iconic bit of that Turrican sprite. That tool! Dude, look at him go! I love it. Absolutely love it. It was actually when I saw someone playing multi-world with this custom sprite that I decided, okay, I need to actually find out how I'm supposed to do this. Then I went to the Varia randomizer site, and the rest is history. Maybe, like, I could capture all the frames from that little Spider-Man 2099 thing I've got. Try to make one with him. That's pretty cool. Like, you could use almost any character that is basically a tall rectangle. But what are they going to be shooting the lasers out of? That's why X works so perfectly. Because he already comes with an arm cannon. Oh, maybe like, maybe we could use Cyclops from X-Men Mutant Apocalypse on the SNES. That one could work. You would just have to go along with the idea that their lasers are supposed to be coming out of his eyes, even though it probably wouldn't look like it, just because of how tall the sprite is. And then you've got to think about what it's going to look like when it's scaled. So a real clean sprite like X is really, really good in an application like this. Whereas a more complicated, more detailed sprite like the Belmont from Castlevania 4 might not translate as well once you scale it down. Really, I want it to be Luigi. Someone needs to make a custom Santa sprite for Luigi, and the way that he's shooting lasers is he's holding a fire flower. Of course, the other option is we make a custom Santa sprite for John Cena. And then it doesn't need to make sense how or why he's shooting lasers. Because it's John Cena, and we can't see him. Do-do-do-do. Hey now, what about the sprite for Batman from Batman Return of the Joker on NES. Because he is holding a gun, I think. No. Or does he punch and just shoot lasers for no fucking reason? Either way. That'd be a good one. Somehow, some way, wouldn't it be cool to see as a custom Samus sprite? Wouldn't it be nice to see Doom Guy? You could even go one step further and make the hero from Chex Quest. But that would require a lot of custom sprite work. The only custom sprite work that I'm good at is Minecraft skins. And that was only because I saw a really bad example of a skin on a website, and someone was like, well, I do this, or I do this extra thing that's actually, you know, like relevant to what the person looks like nowadays, but, you know, it's too hard. Took that as a challenge accepted moment. And then the version of the skin that I made looks a hell of a lot better than the one that that person made. Flame dash. Yet I'm unfamiliar with this sprite, and I don't want to fall into the water, so I'm just gonna do it backwards here. But like some of the Marvel characters that I made Minecraft skins of. Actually, I shouldn't say that in plural, because off the top of my head, I don't really remember how many skins that I made that were of Marvel characters. I know I made one for Doctor Strange, because I myself used that skin for a while. Go, baby, go. That might be too close, actually. Yeah. Okay, we hit him with 2. I'm so dumb. And that power bomb's equipped. This fight should be over. Come on, man. Got him. Solidly got him. Except I didn't. What the fuck? That's because he's dead. That's why I didn't solidly get him. 2 particles missed because he was dead and stopped having a hitbox. Hey-oo. Metul is so good. I'm like a pseudo health bomb. Well, I guess there is one character I can think of that would make a lot of sense. Actually, now that I think about it again, it wouldn't work for a custom Super Metroid sprite. I was thinking about Zero from the X series. Like, he's got that long goddamn ponytail or scarf or whatever it is, depending on which version you're playing. A bit more of a challenging thought experiment than I initially gave it credit for. Can't believe it, dude. I got Attic Spark in both runs. Let's fucking do this. Oh, dude, what if I could... Oh, baby. Here's a thought. What if I took a character from Starbound? I took a character from Starbound that was holding out a gun. Oof, that might be the closest thing to working that I've thought of so far. Unless, of course, I just wanted to make something goofy like the mouse cursor. I was initially thinking, what if you took one of, like, the characters from Terraria? But as soon as I thought of that, I said, in my head, I said, nah, Starbound. One of the characters from that might actually be, like, the right shape and size and have all the, goddammit. It might have all the necessary animation frames. And Starbound characters already have a morph ball. They call it the distortion sphere. Because what is a direct synonym for morph ball? Distortion sphere. Because morph and distortion are kind of the same thing. Ball and sphere? Come on now. This isn't Sesame Street. Once again, fall right into the shit. Oh man, what about Tim the Toolman Taylor from Home Improvement on the Super Nintendo? Wonder if he's got enough animation frames to be a Super Metroid. Cheetah Man! It would really be the best if there was a Fireball XL5 video game, and I could just rip sprites from that. But alas. Still, the caveat of having to use a sprite that already has some kind of gun or weapon out and aimed forward. That's where a lot of the ideas that I'm having for this are ending up as piles of rubble. Shot Phantoon directly in the face, apparently didn't hit him. Oh my god. Well, I tell you. It is kind of an interesting thing to sit and think about. Trying to figure out who would be a good Super Metroid. Like, if you take away the caveat of having to have the character holding a gun, or some kind of forward-pointed weaponry that you could say that's where the lasers are coming from, then this changes significantly. But I was thinking, even if you had, like, a character like Doctor Strange, that you could get away with him not necessarily holding a gun or holding out some kind of weapon. Because you could just say it's like some of the magic that he's casting. And chances are you're not a magician, or a wizard, or a master of the mystic arts, so you don't know what kind of position that hands would need to be in for these things to be occurring. I could be thinking about this entirely too much. I mean, a good character for this, if a sprite existed for him, would be Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy. He'd be kind of a perfect fit. But no appropriate sprite work already exists. And again, I'm just trying to think of characters that already have sprite work done for them. Something that I'd just be able to do the legwork on. And something tells me it would be a lot bigger of a sprite sheet than for Link to the Past. Lazuma! Yeah, I bet you anything Richter Belmont has enough sprites to make up a Super Metroid sheet, but I'm trying to think of characters I actually want to play as. And now this music is making me think, if there was, again, if there was sprite work done for it, what about Barret from Final Fantasy VII? He'd be a good Samus replacement. Dude's got a fucking machine gun arm. That elevator pose. So good. I did it! There's gotta be someone that's like super obvious that I'm just not thinking of because I'm thinking too hard about this silliness. You know, most people that play the game, especially when they race, prefer to have Samus. You know, a familiar sprite. Instead of doing stupid shit like this, where they're using a markedly unfamiliar sprite, as this is the first time I'm using X in Super Metroid. I'm not disappointed at all. No, Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim might sound good, but it would not work. Which is unfortunate. Earthworm Jim is one of those games where I wanted to like it, but it did not want me to like it. Best to just leave that franchise in the hands of people that like it. Damn, so far, like, the best idea I can think of for a custom sprite in this game would just be Starbound characters. And there's a lot of customization that goes along with those little guys. Not to mention all the different races you can be just in the vanilla game, and then some of the workshop stuff. Play Super Metroid as a skeleton. Really liking the Hawaiian Punch ice beam here. All right, Riddler. And he's dead. Didn't even need to grab. Good on supers for right now. I'm not in panic mode and I don't need to collect every drop I see. Really, any drop I see. I probably have to do too much. Probably have to do too much messing around with the image if I tried to use like some of the Alien vs Predator arcade sprites, and I don't think they have enough sprites to pull it off. Dude, this is the same kind of thinking that I was doing when I was thinking about making custom music packs for Link to the Past. So I had to think of games that had enough musical tracks to actually fill out the game. And you need something like 22 or 23. The list says 24, but one of the songs doesn't work. Most of the stuff I'm thinking of, you'd have to downscale the image too much. Or at all. At that point, it's just like, dude, go find a talented artist. Or be one. Got him. Stopped on a fucking dime. I actually really need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back. Alright. Had to happen. Waited any longer, I'd be doing damage. And no one wants damage. Neat. Got it. Oops. Here we go. Here we go. A little dance, dude. I like it. And no more ketchup. That is the only Sprite that doesn't quite look right. His face looks a little goofy. Not much you can do about it, though. Aw, dang. Jeff with a forfeit right near the end. Right at the end. Ugh, poor guy. This is like a full minute slower. A minute and a little extra slower. Like, I'll take a 59, but I'm not going to be as thrilled as if I would have gotten a 58, obviously. Still cutting ones with fair to middling runs. I can't complain too hard. I like how little his legs move. Like, his feet are totally just planted. Whereas if I was arm pumping like that with Samus, she would be fucking dancing around. I think the thing I would really like from someone somewhere, maybe from the various site, maybe from someone that's actually made custom sprites for Super Metroid before, I'd like a template. Like, I know from making sprites in RPG Maker that a template would really help. You know, knowing where my boundary box is, the borders of the sprite image, so you don't have stuff too close to each other. Got done. 59-27. GG. Can you believe it? I didn't die to Phantoon this week. Not even once. Hiroji Kiyotake. And there's our boy 64-bit Link with a time in binary 010100. GG. Thanks for races. Colon, capital D. C, Q, X. Tuesday. Sorry. It's a bad acronym. That's it, dude. Our boy 64-bit Link sweeping up in both the races. Making it so that I'm not the one that has to come in last on this night. GG to him. Katsuya Yamato. Big shout out to the printed artwork team. You guys are masters of their craft. Here it comes. Dear Force. Yeah. Samus is Sexy Grill. Loop. Well, you know what that means. It means my rate for collecting items is bad. See you next mission, we did it! Leave this one up for a little bit. Haven't been able to end on a good note the past couple of weeks, so feels good to finally have done did it. Thank you, MIRC, for making it so that I can see words. So, that is going to do it for me tonight. Big thanks, once again, as always, to my buddy Ponk for the Borderlands 2 fun earlier. Thanks to Insane Firebat and the rest of the Super Metroid boys for making Fridays interesting, as always. Thanks for the races, thanks for the fun. And of course, thanks for stopping by, thanks for hanging out, thanks for watching. I will, in fact, see you next mission. Thanks for watching. Bye!